Okay, friends, here we are. Welcome to this last Monday in November. We have made it almost through this year. Um, but it's been that kind of Monday. But we are so glad that y'all took the time to hang out with us. So we've got folks joining us over on Zoom. And of course, we're streaming this little mini concert on Facebook, and we'll see, fingers crossed, that we won't get muted too much. We want to make it available to many folks, but also know that those who registered will get to sit and enjoy and chat with us along the way. With that said, I'm Elena Ramsey. I serve as the executive director of the Ohio Religious Coalition for Reproductive Choice. And this series is called No Neglect November, where we have really been focusing on community care, squad care, all the ways that we can deepen our wellness for our souls and that of our communities. We focus on everything this month from like knitting to yoga and meditation. We've got Paisha joining us in the audience, and she led us in art as self-care. And of course, tonight is all about music and the power of music to soothe our souls and to also, of course, transform us and the movements that we're a part of for justice. And people wonder why, as a religious pro-choice organization, we do this kind of work. And it's because that kind of health, that wellness is holistic. We want everyone to have reproductive health care, including abortion access, and we want them to have holistic, emotional, spiritual care as well. And so, what better way to close out this series than with Amber Knicole here? For those of you who may not know Amber, she is a singer, a songwriter, an actor, seen her on the stage, up in the air as an aerialist, and of course she's known as the lead vocalist for Mojoflo. And she is joined this evening by her partner and spouse, Walter Kavanaugh, on saxophone. Yes. You may have seen also most recently in the Columbus area, if you're all from that area, we had Amber up in the bright lights on a billboard with the Columbus City Arts Council. And so it was so great to just continue to see Amber shine and just, gosh, it's a ministry to be able to minister to people through music. And I had the deep honor of actually going to church with both Walter and Amber at St. John's United Church of Christ. And so get to hear a lot of good gospel music with them, and jazz and just all kinds of styles. Because, there are many, many forms of ways that we worship together. So with that, really this night, it's all about them. It's going to be really informal, their show. They tell us how music moves you, how it is a comfort to your own soul. And and then please share some songs for us, and I'll close this up in the end. So welcome again, Amber and Walter.
Thank you.
Hey,
Thank
everybody.
you so much. And hi, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. As Leah said, my name is Amber. This is Walter. And I'm just really excited to be here for this. Music has been an integral part of my entire life. I don't remember a time when music was not a part of my life. And I'm fortunate to be able to be a musician, or what I call music adjacent, for my career. And it's something that I really appreciate and have enjoyed. Um, Self care and music for me personally go hand in hand. I'm always listening to music, and there's definitely times when I like it to be silent, and I realize and notice those times a lot more when I just don't want any music. But it's really funny because even my silent times have some sort of soundtrack to them. So um, music is just really a part of me, and really just a part of what makes me comfortable in and of itself. So, Walter, how about you?
Yeah, for me, same thing. They're almost interchangeable. I think most of us who have like that who play music, I think that's always a big part of it. It's very therapeutic, and it really has the ability to take you out of whatever headspace you're in at the time and get you somewhere very calm or even just excited or happy, but it has that emotional component to it. So yeah, for me, it's always, and the ability to kind of disappear to somewhere else that you might wish you were, if things are a little, rough at the time. So yeah, I think, like I said, I think they're basically interchangeable almost.
Yeah. So you ready to do the first song?
Yeah.
Well, with that, we're going to do our first song. And the first song we're going to do is a Mojoflo original. This song came out in January of this year, which January of this year seems like a lifetime ago. And was very apropos for the beginning of the year. The song is called Perpetual Conduit of Positivity. And that it remains our intention to be a perpetual conduit of positivity, to be a constant vessel of light in times of darkness or in times of just of joy, to always have that light. And when I perform this song live, I do talk back in the middle, and I think I'll be able to do it with this recording too, just a little bit. But I encourage you all to sing along when the part comes. So this is Mojoflo's Perpetual Conduit of Positivity, and you can stream this on Spotify, and you can find this music video on YouTube. Traveling down life's winding road, dropped your baggage, you lightened your load. Think you got it all figured out, till life comes in and turns you around. It's funny cause it feels like you're falling, but it's crazy cause you learn how to fly. Perpetual conduit of positivity, an open invitation to try a new philosophy. We'll make it a lot longer and further. We try to be perpetual conduits of positivity. Things fall apart, sometimes life gets hard, but with pain you'll grow, and in time you'll know everything that glitters like gold. Don't subscribe to the lies that you're being told. It's funny cause it feels like you're falling, but it's crazy cause you learn how to fly. Perpetual conduit of positivity, an open invitation to try a new philosophy. We'll make it a lot longer and further. We try to be conduits of positivity. Yeah. I want to take this time to say hi to Frankie June Berry and Freya Renberry out there. I see your beautiful faces. Thanks for tuning in. Perpetual conduits of positivity, an open invitation to try a new philosophy. We'll make it a lot longer and further. We try to be a. I'll be a light. We'll be alright. I'll be a light. We'll be alright. Perpetual conduit of positivity, an open invitation to try it, make it a lot longer and further. We try to be conduits of positivity, perpetual conduits of positivity, an open invitation to try a new philosophy. We'll make it a lot longer and further. We try to be conduits of positivity. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. We'll make it a lot longer, a lot further. to a conduit of positivity, or of an invitation to try a new philosophy. Will make it a lot longer and further if we try to be. So if you guys can repeat after me, here's that part. Say, I'll be a light. We'll be alright. 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 This is the outro. I also want to say hi to my mom. I see her out there. Hey, mom. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, everybody, my mom's out there, so you guys can see her. Her face is there. She's waving. And we also have another member of Mojoflo, is George Berry, there with his baby girls. So that's Frankie and Freya. So happy to see you, ladies. And yeah, man, we go way back with those three. So and I go as far back with my mom as one person could possibly. So there's that. Music, of course, as self-care, and as musicians and people who write music, the music that we write ends up being sometimes the healing that we need, ends up being the messages that we need. People ask, what did you write that song for, or who did you write that for? And I think that really kind of selfishly and honestly, the songs are for me. Um, in some of those senses, that they're for others, but they're definitely the messages that I feel that I needed at the time, and something that I could get behind musically, and lyrically, and just with the message. So that is Perpetual Conduit of Positivity. And in there you heard I'll be a light, we'll be all right. And that's the back and forth we have with our live audiences during that song. And it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun, and we have people participate in that. And what we mean by that is that you'll make the promise to yourself, to each other, and to us, the band, that you will keep your light shining. And even if it can't shine, that others around you will have that light, and they can light you up too. So um, that's what that song is all about, and just being positive and happy and upbeat. So that's Mojo Flow's Perpetual Conduit of Positivity. This next song I'm going to do is one of the songs that I have been loving since I was about 12 years old. And so now I've just dated myself. But they played this song at our eighth grade graduation, and it was on the slideshow. So I don't know if you guys remember graduating from any level of schooling and having the slideshow that shows all your memories for the year. Well, I went to school on an Air Force base, Hanscom Air Force Base in Massachusetts, and it was more dramatic graduating middle school than you would think it would be, because we weren't going to see each other after this graduation. A lot of us were moving. My best friend was moving to California, and I just knew that we weren't really going to see each other anymore. And so that was the case with a lot of the kids, a lot of us going through eighth grade graduation. And so there were a lot of emotions built into that particular ceremony. And this is one of the songs that somebody picked to play during our slideshow. And it has proven true. It's proven to be a musical guide for me. And I love this song, and I hope you guys enjoy it too. listen as your day unfolds. Challenge what the future holds. Try and keep your head up to the sky. Lovers, they may cause you tears. Go ahead, release your fears. Stand up and be counted. Don't be ashamed to cry. You gotta be bad. You gotta be bold. You gotta be wiser. You gotta be hard. You gotta be tough. You gotta be stronger. You gotta be cool. You gotta be calm. You gotta stick together. All I know, love will save the day. Time asks no questions, it goes on without you, leaving you behind if you can't stand the pace. The world keeps on spinning, can't stop it if you try to. This time it's dangerous staring you in the face. Tired questions, oh, you're trying to solve those puzzles in your own sweet time. Some may have more cash than you, others take a different view. My, oh my, yeah, yeah, yeah. Questions, it goes on without you, leaving you behind if you can't stand the pace. The world keeps on spinning, can't stop it if you try to. This time it's danger staring you in the face. Oh, remember, listen as your day unfolds. Challenge what your future holds and try to keep your head up to the sky. Lovers, they may cause you tears. Go ahead, release your fears. My, oh my, yeah, yes. You gotta be bad, you gotta be bold, you gotta be wiser. You gotta be hard, you gotta be tough, you gotta be stronger. You gotta be cool, you gotta be calm, you gotta stick together. All I know, love will save the day. Hear on what your mother said. Read the books your father read. Try and solve the puzzles in your own sweet time. Some may have more cash than you, others take a different view. My, oh my, yeah. You gotta be bad, you gotta be bold, you gotta be wiser. You gotta be hard, you gotta be tough, you gotta be stronger. You gotta be cool, you gotta be calm, you gotta stick together. All I know, love will save the day. You got to be bold, you got to be bad, you got to be wise. Never sad. You got to be hard, but not too hard. All I know is love will save the day. Gotta be bad, you gotta be bold, you gotta be wiser. You gotta be hard, you gotta be tough, stronger. All right. What you heard there is an interpretation of that song. And it's a good one. It's a good one. I enjoy that. So I hope you guys enjoyed it too. And I'm going to switch over to playing an instrument for you all. So, one of the things I did, music as self care, for me is includes rather listening to musical theater. I have been in love with musical theater since I saw my first musical when I was 14 or so, and my first musical I ever saw on Broadway was Rent, and changed my life. It was amazing, and ever since then, I've been in love with theater, and I've participated in musicals every chance that I get, and I've really been excited to be able to work with the Short North Stage and continue that art here. So one thing I did was, I think in July, did Hamilton came out on Disney Plus in July, I believe, and we were smack dab kind of in the middle of this. We didn't really know. We were still, I think everyone was still generally optimistic about this ending soon. And so we were all just, I feel like, just kind of riding it and seeing what was going to happen. But Hamilton came out and on Disney Plus, and of course I watched it. I had only seen Hamilton once here in Columbus, and I wanted to see it again. So I was very excited to see this musical, the original version with the original Broadway cast. So one of the things I used to do when I was a kid was listen to music over and over again until I knew how to play it or sing it. So that's how I learned Seasons of Love on piano, which is the one song I can play on piano. And I decided to learn a song from Hamilton. And then I decided to learn on ukulele. So this is the first song that I've really sang on ukulele and played for myself. So I hope you guys enjoy this. And I'll, in the words of Dr. Roseberry, see you at the double bar. A toast to the groom, to the bride, from your sister, who is always by your side, to your union, in the hope that you provide. May you always be satisfied. I remember that night, I just might regret that night for the rest of my days. I remember those soldier boys tripping over themselves to win our praise. I remember that dream like candlelight, like a dream that you can't quite place. But Alexander, I'll never forget the first time I saw your face. I have never been the same. Intelligent eyes and a hunger-paying frame. And when you said hi, I forgot my dang name. Set my heart aflame, every part aflame. This is not a game. So this is what it feels like to match wits with someone at your level. What the hell is the catch? It's the feeling of freedom of seeing the light. It's Ben Franklin with the key and a kite. You see it, right? The conversation lasted 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes. Everything we said in total agreement. It's a dream and it's a bit of a dance, a bit of a posture. It's a bit of a stance. He's a bit of a flirt, but I'm gonna give it a chance. I said about his family. Did you see his answer? His hands started fidgeting. He looked askance. He's penniless. He's flying by the seat of his pants. Handsome boy, does he know it? Beach fuzz, and he can't even grow it. I want to take him far away from this place, and I turn to see my sister's face, and she is helpless. And I know she is helpless. Her eyes are just helpless. And I realize 3 fundamental truths at the exact same time. I'm a girl in a world in which my only job is to marry rich. My father has no son, so I'm the one who has to social climb for one. I'm the oldest and the wittiest, and the gossip in New York City is insidious. And Alexander's penniless. Ha! That doesn't mean I want him any less. He is after me because I'm a stylish sister that elevates the status. I'd have to be naive to set that aside. Maybe that is why I introduced him to Eliza. Now that's his bride. Nice going Angelica, he was right. You'll never be satisfied. I know my sister like I know my own mind. You will never find anyone as trusting or as kind. If I tell her that I love him, she'd be silently resigned. He'd be mine. She would say I'm fine, she'd be lying. But when I fantasize at night, it's silent. Hey everybody. Okay, so this is me on the phone. So our computer just went out. We don't really quite know what happened, but that's okay. So I get to start this song again. and take it a little slower. Oh man. So well actually Walter is currently um bringing it back up here. So sorry about that. And that's why you have two different things going so you can see what's happening on one of them. Let me fix this. So there we go. Um hey, don't click on the first don't let me go help him real quick. It just make sure you don't click on the one that's not the actual meeting. Okay, here we go. All right. All right. So we are Lane, if you could I guess I can let people in. That's funny. All right. So I'm gonna mute myself here on the phone and then we're gonna see if everything works on oh, I heard myself go doo-doo-doo. Yay. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Lane. I'm glad you're happy to hear it twice. Hey Elena, will you please unmute this one? I guess it says it won't unmute it. All right. I think we're back. Okay. Okay. And that's technology, guys. That's what happens. So, and that's what we've kind of learned how to have to live, you know? So, from the top, again. And just a little bit of background on the song. What the song is, this song is called Satisfied. And it's being sung by Hamilton's sister in law, pre sister. She's not his sister in law just yet, but she introduces him to her sister. And the rest is history. So, a toast to the groom, to the bride, from your sister, who is always by your side, to your union, and the hope that you provide. May you always be satisfied. I remember that night, I just might regret that night for the rest of my days. I remember those soldier boys tripping over themselves to win our praise. I remember that dream like candlelight, like a dream that you can't quite place. But Alexander, I'll never forget the first time I saw your face. I have never been the same. Intelligent eyes and a hunger pain frame. And when you said hi, I forgot my dang name, set my heart aflame, every part aflame. This is not a game. So this is what it feels like to match wits with someone at your level. What the hell's the catch? It's the feeling of freedom, of seeing the light. It's Ben Franklin with the key in the night. You see it, right? The conversation lasted 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes. Everything we said in total agreement. It's a dream and it's a bit of a dance, a bit of a posture. It's a bit of a stance. He's a bit of a flirt, but I'm gonna give it a chance. I asked about his family. Did you see his answer? His hands started fidgeting. He looked askance. He's penniless. He's flying by the seat of his pants. Handsome, boy, does he know it. Beach buzz, and he can't even grow it. I want to take him far away from this place. Then I turn to see my sister's face, and she is helpless. I know she is helpless. Her eyes are just helpless. And I realize three fundamental truths at the exact same time. I'm a girl of the world in which my only job is to marry rich. My father has no son, so I'm the one who has the social crime for one. I'm the oldest and the wittiest, and the gossip in New York City is insidious. And Alexander is penniless. Ha! It doesn't mean I want him any less. He's after me because I'm the stylish sister that elevates the status. I'd have to be naive to set that aside. Maybe that is why I introduced him to Eliza. Now that's his bride. Nice going, Angelica. He was right. You'll never be satisfied. And I know my sister like I know my own mind. You will never find anyone as trusting or as kind. If I tell her that I love him, she'd be silently resigned. He'd be mine. She would say I'm fine. She'd be lying. But when I fantasize at night, it's Alexander's eyes as I romanticize what might have been if I hadn't sized him up so quickly. At least my dear Eliza's his wife. At least I keep his eyes in my life. To the groom, to the bride, from your sister, who is always by your side, to your union, in the hope that you provide. May you always be satisfied. And I know she'll be happy as his bride. And I know he will never be satisfied. I will never be satisfied. All right. And that's satisfied 2 times for you guys. So I hope you're doubly satisfied with that one. So this next one, I think Walter's going to do one for you. You ready? All right. Walter K is going to play one for you. And I'm just going to sit right here on this comfy couch. Mom, do you recognize this couch? Oh, okay, cool. It's it's oh man, I had to it's somebody's couch. You know,
It
Cam
was from
Bianca.
your first one.
It is, yeah, but it was somebody's couch. All right. So Walter's gonna do one now.
Hey everybody. And yeah, this is a song that what? I'm not sure. It's blank. If you go to
Oh,
iTunes, it's one of the ones that's blank. It's like 4 minutes long or something.
gotcha.
This song is actually it's a classic, I would say, a classic from from when I was younger. But it was a Red Hot Chili Peppers song called "Under the Bridge," and the words are kind of, I guess, the lyrics you could interpret them as being kind of sad, but to me it's more hopeful, and it's always been a song that makes me feel better when I listen to it. And I hope you guys all enjoy this version.
And I hope this is it.
Is it not?
It's 426.
Yeah, it's it.
Okay. Somehow, just so you guys know what's happening, we also have a lot of our music here on tracks on our computer, and somehow Walter managed to delete the name of this song, but everything else is about it's there. So we just have to go by the length of the song.
Thank you, everybody.
That is Walter K on saxophone. That's Walter K on saxophone. There we go. I forgot I had to sit up
Oh, thank you.
into here. All right, and with respect to time, we have one more for you. It's pretty long though, so um just let you know, settle in. No, but it is Mojoflo. We are long form songwriters. That's what we did for this album that is coming out, was just really get the whole message out. We had a lot to say. This album is really a, what would you call this? This is a culmination of our experience thus far in the band. And I wanted to make sure there were different aspects of our journey represented lyrically in our music, but also something that would be timeless and something that would connect with people, regardless of if you're in a band or not, if you're just living. So this song is called Keep Holding On. We just released it on Friday. And so give it a spin on Spotify, share it if you like it. There are a lot of Columbus and beyond musicians on this particular track. A lot of people that we love and make music with, and that we've made music with, and that live in, well, as far away as New Orleans and Memphis, and as close as here. So listen in for what Walter called the quarantine chorus on Keep Holding On. You won't, unfortunately, hear the voices on this particular version because I'm just singing with the instrumental track. But if you listen to the recording, the actual single that we put out, you will hear all of the voices. But this song is called Keep Holding On, and that is our wish and yeah, it's our wish and hope for you all is to just keep holding on. That's really what music helps me do, from exercising, which I need to do more of, to relaxing. Music is really there to pump you up and to hold you when you're feeling down, but also to inspire you and make you feel better. So that's what music has really done for me. And this song that we're going to end with is a song that we hope inspires all of you and helps you to just keep holding on, as the song suggests. And that's it. Do you have anything to say, Walter? Did I say it all?
Said it all.
Said it all and then some, huh? All right. So this is Keep Holding On. Do your two steps forward, feel like 4 steps back. Do you stand for something? Do you get attached out of love? Feel like giving up, hey, over the edge. Do you wanna jump? Just keep holding, just keep holding on. Just keep holding, just keep holding on. Do your 2 steps forward, feel like 4 steps back. Will you stand for something? Do you get attached? Just keep holding, just keep holding on. Just keep holding, just holding on to the rainbow, holding on to the rain. And it's making me realize I'm not defined by my pain. Holding on to the rainbow, holding on to the rain. And it's making me realize that love can't be contained. No, no, love can't be contained. No, 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 no. Hold on, stay strong. You'll find where you belong. Give love and get love too. What you need is inside of you. Hold on, stay strong. You'll find where you belong. Give love and get love too. What you need is inside. Stay strong. You'll find where you belong. Give love and get love too. What you need is inside of you. Of you. Of you. What you need is inside of you. So hold on. Just keep holding. Just keep holding on. Hey, put your hands together. Make it feel like it. Just keep holding. Just keep holding on. Hold on. Keep holding. Keep holding on. Just keep holding. Just keep holding on. Everything you need is inside of you. Yeah. What you need, it's inside of you. So hold on. Hold on. Stay strong. You'll find where you belong. Give love, give love, get love, get love. What you need is inside of you. So hold on. Everything you need, it's inside. It's inside of you. So hold on. You gotta keep holding on. Yeah. Where you is inside of you. Yeah. Let's keep hold on. Thank you.
So good. Fabulous. Thank you so much, Amber. And Walter, this got a perfect message to just keep on keeping on. We gotta hold on tight. I love how your mama said love can't be contained. And that'll preach. Your music preaches, your life preaches. And I'm just so grateful for you both. For those of you who don't already know Mojoflo music, please drop them a line. You can find them on Spotify, iTunes, wherever music is found, mojoflomusic.com. We are, of course, going to pay Amber and Walter for the labors. We're also going to drop in some links in the event notice and whatnot if you'll want to send them a tip as well, because they are pros. They make good music. They deserve to be paid. So let's make that happen. And, to learn more about us at Ohio RC, just check us out. We're, all over social media and whatnot with the Ohio Religious Coalition for Reproductive Choice at ohiorcrc.org. This has been part of our No Neglect November series to really focus on that squad care, that self-care, to help each other through these, it's been a rough year, pandemic, election, racial reckoning, and so much more. And we need each other. We need each other to make it through. And so particularly now at Ohio RCRC, if you check us out, we are doing a Holy Days of Sharing campaign, which is all about when people give to us, we donate half of our donations that day to another racial or reproductive justice organization. So that's happening all throughout Advent and Hanukkah and this holiday season. So if you want to give back, know that if you give to us, we're going to pass that on to other groups. Love can't be contained. And so with that, thank you all so much, Amber, Walter, once more, and those who joined in over Facebook and via Zoom. It's so fun to have you all here, including Amber's mama and folks who had to jump off. But yeah, this is such a treat for, these are dark, long, cold winter days, and we need this. So
thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Anytime. All right. So we meet again, and y'all, you're churchy people. We're going to rock it out at St. John's United Church of Christ. You can see Amber, Walter there, and the rest of the band. And of course, check out George and everyone else at Mojoflo. So with that, once again, thank you on behalf of Ohio RCRC. Take good care of each other, stay healthy, stay safe, and keep holding on and stay in good trouble. Yes.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye.